Hello. Let's see. All right. Hi. Welcome back. Today is day 4 of Taking Better Care of You series. And I'm really excited. I'm glad that you're here. I'm really excited to tell you today about Thrive, about this new program, this project that I've been working on, especially for you. So earlier this week, I've been talking about how we take care of everybody else. We do all the things and we take care of everybody else all the time. And there's a little bit left over for you. And usually our self-care consists of like Netflix and wine and bubble baths and getting our nails done and getting our hair done. And that's great. Going shopping, right? Those are great things, okay? Those are great things. I love those things. But is that enough? Or are you still feeling frustrated, doubtful, right? Like a lot of self-doubt, worry, stress, anxiety, all of these things. If you're still feeling all of this, then it's not enough. It's not enough. You're not taking care of you. And I want to help you to take better care of yourself so that you can enjoy life now. Not when the kids are grown, not when you go on vacation, not when you retire, not when you win the lottery, right? Not it'll get better when. It needs to get better right now. And I want to tell you that's possible. That's not a pipe dream. It really can. Okay. And I want to show you the steps to do that. And that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. So hopefully you can still see me and the screen. So Thrive is a program that I have put together based off of my experience in my own life, as well as my experience in coaching other women throughout this process. Okay, so how to take better care of you without taking away from them, without taking away from your family. Because when we have more to give. We are naturally nurturing. We are women. We're going to give because we love to give, whether it's our time, our money, our resources, or our peace of mind. Okay. When there's more of the best of you, there's more of the best of you to go around. And that's the key to everything. That's the key to loving life every single day. So I talked about me, myself, and my story yesterday. I am a certified health coach, certified integrative nutrition coach, and I specialize in mindfulness and mind-body work. Okay. Before I was a teacher working 3 jobs and I really struggled to take care of myself, but the changes that I implemented in my own life, which I teach others to do, it helped me to really be able to step out of survival mode and step into really cultivating a life that I love every single day, every day. And I didn't have to run away from everything to do it. Okay. So I want this for anybody that needs it, right? If you're thinking there's got to be more to life than the way I'm living it, I'm here to tell you that there is, and I can give you the steps to make it happen, to help you find it. So it is time that we rewire the way that we think and we start valuing ourselves and our time and prioritizing that to meet our needs, to work for us. Okay. So what do I mean by that? Right? If you take Maslow's hierarchy of needs, you've got those 4 basic needs where once you satisfy food, clothing, shelter, all those things, then we get into love and belonging. And this is sometimes where we start to fill a need for like validation and to feel needed, to feel worthy. We start to put that into others, right? That's why we can't say no, why we can't not pick up the phone sometimes, why we have to take care of everybody else. So we're throwing that validation and that need for self-worth into our work with others. And that is not doing you any justice. You got to take care of you first. Okay. All right. So then we can actually work to the higher the higher the top of the pyramid, so that you can actually feel that like real, true purpose and fulfillment in life. Because that's the goal, right? We didn't come here. We weren't born just to survive. You were not born on this earth. God did not put you here to survive your life. No, no, no. You came here to thrive. You came here to experience life. And yes, sometimes that means grief. And sometimes that means crappiness, right? Sometimes that's not so fun, because that is the experience of life. We're supposed to experience the sadness. We're supposed to experience the happiness and the joy and all of these things. It's all supposed to be there. And I'm going to talk more about that in just a minute. But what I want you to know is that you can experience it in a way that is completely fulfilling and not inundating and overwhelming. Okay. Yeah. So things that we buy in order to feel more confident. I want you to think about your own closet. Think about the last purchase that you made. Mom's a sweater, it's hanging up. How much, right? How much are you spending on things like trips to Target? Who can spend $100 easy in Target, hands down, just like didn't even know you did it? Oh my God. Every time I get to the cash register, I'm like, how much is it going to be? Right? Okay. So trips to Target, handbags, like, right? Those things that we love, handbags and shoes and dresses, things that make us feel amazing. Okay. So here's the thing with that. And even, of course, cosmetic surgery as well, right? So here's the thing with that. It does work. It does make us feel more confident. It's an endorphin boost, and it's awesome. It's great. But it doesn't last. Why? Why doesn't it last? Right. So we're busy validating ourselves and getting our self-worth from our work, not saying no, because we're trying to please everybody and trying to take care of everybody else. So all of these things, right? That's where we're trying to get our validation from, and we're getting our confidence from buying these things like cars and clothes and all these things. And that's how we make ourselves feel good. But at the end of the day, if you're still feeling worry and self-doubt and isolation, it's not working. It wears off over time. And here's why. You cannot fill an inner need with an outer thing. You can't do it. So that's why it eventually always wears off and you need more. I want to help you get to where you don't need more, because it's coming from within you, right? So this is how you heal your relationship with yourself. This is what happens. Once you start to develop that inner connection with yourself, and you start, so then, right, our self-worth grows a little bit. So then we start to rewire our thinking and really introduce positive self-talk and being aware of when we are being our own worst critic and having negative self-talk. We rewire that. And then in addition as well, it all just kind of works together. We start to take better care of ourselves physically, right? And mentally. So it all starts from here. It all starts from within you, really developing and caring for, nurturing your relationship with yourself. I'm going to call out two things right now. And the first thing is your fear of mindfulness, right? This idea of if we meditate and if we use mindfulness, that it's a misconception that we will be ungodly, unchristian. This is not true. There are plenty of church leaders that actually use meditation in their own practice, and they value it as a tool. You can look up the centering prayer, right? That is a form of meditation that is used in Christian denominations. Okay, so what happens, right? It's just a misconception. We don't understand it because we don't know what it is, and so we just write it off as, well, that must be bad for me. No, no. So other religions have used it over time because they value it as a tool. It's a tool to know yourself. It's a tool to like go within. And if you have heard before that meditating is like if you, what is it? Something about if you don't have any thoughts, and the devil will put thoughts in your head. Okay, so that is not true. What happens actually is that is your direct line to God. Okay. So the spirit that you were born with, the soul that you came to earth with, yeah, that's what you get to when you quiet your mind. What do you think that is? Do you think that's dark or do you think that's light? It's your direct line to God. Okay. So I cannot think of a reason why you would want to turn that off. And here's the second fear. We're afraid to know ourselves, right? There are a lot of people that this program is not right for because they don't ever want to know themselves. They don't want to know themselves on that deep level, right? But if you know that you were meant for more than the cookie cutter way that you were living your life, then you're ready. You are ready, even if you don't feel like you are. Are you committed to living your life in a way that feels truly happy every day, where you are connected to what you need? You are connected to your intuition. You are connected to your source. You are connected in such a way that it lights you up. If you know that that is meant for you, then this program is going to show you how to do that.